Welcome to Second Chance Garage. Okay, this is what I did. Used to do a bunch of motor swapping and stuff. So I got this as a gift. So I labeled everything. You know, exhaust manifold bolts, radiator mounts, bolts, all this kind of stuff. You know, it's all labeled. Radiator caps, fan bolts, anything you can't start back in, you know, wound up. And then as you're taking them off, you can just come over, grab the appropriate bin, take them off, throw them in there. Anything you can start back in, even like brackets and all that stuff. You know, I got a bin for all that because I used to do a lot of motor swapping. I don't anymore, thank God, but I used to. So anyway, when I was younger, I had the whole 5-gallon bucket, throw it all in there, and then try to fish out and say, which ones are which, and then you had to match up. Okay, I got 6 bell housing bolts. It's a Chevy. Okay, so they go over here, and then you got to figure out which one's your fan bolts and all that stuff. A bunch of pain in the ass. So this just makes things a lot easier. If you're gonna swap out engines a lot, trust me, it's well worth doing this. It took me 10 minutes to label them, and then like when you're doing wiring, prime example, you're doing your wiring. If I'm gonna take, say, this piece of wire off, I'm gonna put a piece of tape on it and label it, and it's gonna say alternator, top of the alternator, you know, that kind of stuff. Label everything as it comes off. This wire here, if you're gonna pull that motor, you got to take that off. Then you just label it with a piece of tape, and that way you know where it goes. Top of the AC compressor. You know, just an idea, something that I was thinking of the other day that I used to do. Just hangs on the wall, and then as you get to it, you go over, get the appropriate bin, put your bolts in it, throw it back in there. Way easier than a 5-gallon bucket going, which bolts went to the alternator, which ones, you know. Most of them are self-explanatory, but you know, why go through all the hassle? You can just got them labeled, slap them right up. So if you like it, subscribe. Second Chance Garage, Uncle Russ out.